the Itaparica Reservoir, located in the São Francisco watershed in the northeast region of Brazil. Built in the 1980s, it dams up the São Francisco River in order to supply the population with electricity and water. And yet the area faces considerable problems. The water of the lake is partly polluted and algae blooms occur frequently. Moreover, several thousand people were relocated from the river's fertile borders to surrounding dry areas, and, among other problems, they are now suffering from insufficient drainage systems, poor soils, and salinization. This woman says that in the past there was a lot of feed for the animals. Now, and in the middle of a severe drought, the goats can only find stones, bare soil, and sparse plants. The ex-mayor of Itacaruba says that in his childhood there were droughts about every 8 years. Today it's almost every year. At the Berlin Institute of Technology, together with a team of German and Brazilian scientists, Professor Johann Köppel tries to find solutions to these problems.
The construction of large hydropower dams is a hot topic worldwide, as you may consider this Three Gorges Dam in China. In our case, we have the unique opportunity to study the follow-up processes and the implementation success of measures undertaken 25 years after a hydropower reservoir construction.
In order to get a grasp of the local conditions, the scientists use so-called constellation analysis. With file cards, they visualize relationships between elements which influence the situation and debate entry points for adapted governance, for example, the supply of water.
The water which is provided for irrigation is still free, but on the other hand, that's a source for a not sustainable use of the water on the other hand. But there's a current debate whether that water should be maintained free in the near future.
The condition of the artificial lake is another hot topic. The scientists analyze water, aquatic biodiversity and sediments in order to find sustainable solutions for both nature and fishery. However, the submerged trees complicate going by boat and hamper fishing with nets. Moreover, their slow decomposition releases methane. In order to raise catches, local people have started to use fish farms, although this can increase the nutrient content of the lake by surplus fish feed, which triggers the growth of aquatic plants or algae. Though the problems of this region are specific ones, the scientists hope to provide innovative approaches for dealing with similar projects.
Alone in the Brazilian Amazon basin, 60 or 70 hydropower projects are planned right now. So we hope to contribute solutions for a sustainable and sensitive planning and deployment of such dams in the future.
25 years after their resettlement, the local people and involved institutions are concerned with finding ways to cope with their changing conditions. In what way can earning one's livelihood be connected with the conservation and restoration of land and water? The project INNOVATE contributes to this.